Let's click back. Oh, new game. I don't remember any of this fucking game. Hey? I can find gameplay instructions. It's not key. I should turn subtitles on. If they're not already.
Holmes.
They are. I'm gonna turn it up a little. So far. Yeah, turn it down a bit now.
Holmes,
Jeez.
will you stop that?
I wouldn't have come in this room. Doesn't seem worth it.
You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
I hope that's not a racial
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845
Didn't have to put so
and
much
50 years
fucking
old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much
English on
success
that.
in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Merry Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
I didn't pay attention to what he said about Peter. So 50 years old. Oh. Whale hunting. How do I... Wanna go next page? Oh, right stick. tasks. Let's find a fucking suit or something. It's not a wardrobe.
This is where I keep my post.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Go up. Wait, Sherlock walks is wild. Morning gown, no. Sailor outfit, no. Yo. The lighting's really bad, you can barely really tell. Like, the difference between the casual and the black suit. Obviously there is a change, but man. A green suit. Wait, there's a makeup table. Let's go to the makeup table. And I put on like wigs and stuff. Oh, they're locked. Oh, I want to be bald. I mean, I guess I am. I mean, in the game. This is dumb. It's dumb in a fun way. I like that. Anyway, let's fucking bounce. Hopefully I don't need to look around here. Ooh, while it's loading, I like that. Alright, calm down.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Alright. Like, first person mode?
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning.
He would always scream when he
Around 7
was
o'clock.
drunk, really
I
made me
noticed
laugh.
the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it.
I knew.
At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door, and oh dear,
Got a nice gaff.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually, whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
And it must be boring.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
What's this about? Oh, it's like, assess the scene. Right, okay, cool. Well, pendant. What's this about? cameo. What's this? Bird. That's a birdhouse. Gloves. Look at the book itself, not the it. Character.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
I thought that's wrong.
You have indeed suffered a great...
Yes.
He was different,
Pick the
wasn't
right
he,
answer.
when you
Just...
first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
I don't know about that. How does Holmes know about it? Pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela.
But
when
that's
you were
fucking
young.
insane.
That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain
Fuck
is
off.
from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
You should never marry
That
a
is
sailor.
indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
We're all married to the sea. This cabin or this cabin? Got two. This is a shed. Got two cabins. Very cool.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Alright, that's a shed.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Nice little garden. Some fucking big cabbage. What's this for? Don't have any. Well, oh, I guess it's a funnel for the water. I don't understand why. I guess moving water up and down the hill would be different.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Right,
Peter
mate.
Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch any. Mr. Holmes?
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Right. Oh. Oh, look. Straighten your attention and find deals to Oh, okay. You just needed to highlight the button.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Like a key. Let's have just a quick scan around. Make sure we've got a full picture of the outside. It's footprint.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Oh, evidence required. Okay. They're yours, policeman. Let's go check it out.
What a terrible way to die.
I can't disagree. What's this about? Is this something that... Suspiciously empty shelf.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Well, it's not that. This is where he travelled from when he was whaling.
Dundee. Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
A whaling. Oh, did he get harpooned? That's rough. Rough go.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Probably some irony there. Oh, take these
Peter carries
boots.
boots. They look to be a size 8. Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Game decided I was done. There's 2 glasses here.
Someone drank from this glass recently. Someone drank from this glass recently.
Tobacco, yeah.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
It's a Clark. Yep, just tobacco. Wait,
This
what?
aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Oh, it's like a... What's it called? Lord of the Rings. Shelob. I'm bad at these. I'm not very good at trying to visualize it. It's a tobacco leaf. A pipe. Oh, okay. That's the pipe. So I need to create an image. Let's line up the ship. Bottom. Then we can go. Okay, I've got the wrong. I'm so bad at these. Oh, I can drag them. Well, that's good to know. I can do it on axes. That needs to line up with that. So let's bring it a bit closer. Oh, I'm bad at this. Let's go. Here? So. Oh, that's a... Close. Not lose this. Come on, you can do it. I'll use my other hand. And come on, that's gotta be pretty good. I can bring it to any bit closer. Let's line up this. Then I'll be able to move the other one in. Fucking hell.
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
All that for that. Jeez.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Yeah, it had to be like fucking someone strong.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
It's a bizarre case of suicide. Oh shit. Oh, maybe it's
This
done.
blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Did some damage though.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Easy. Think of this. Sorted.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it
Whoever's
was
called
dropped into the pool of
JHN
blood
did it, the
after
bastards.
the death of Peter Carey.
For whatever reason. Let me open it. It will probably help. Abbreviations. What's this guy called PC again?
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Oh, I can make a deduction. Oh, the break-in attempt for the notebook. Okay.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Oh god, I hope it's not QuickTime events. Because I will not be able to succeed. Find a use. Well, I want to, rather than plan an ambush, I want to use these boots here to see if they're his.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Some sneaky fuck. Excuse me.
Well, Mr. Holmes,
I think that we are lucky.
and why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
You're fucking
It is
terrible.
very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
What the fuck do you
We
think
shall
you
remain on the
proposes?
outside near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Oh, I'm tired. Ready your pistols. How do we do it?
Mr. Holmes?
Still, oh, fair enough.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. The Sea Unicorn.
Not finished. Interesting. Press right button.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
A lot more whalers than I expected are past. What characters? Jesus.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Let's do the ambush, baby.
Mr. Holmes?
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Oh, okay, I just need to go to it. Yeah, mate?
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
I feel like he didn't finish that word before they loaded. Right, let's get myself ready for a potential quick time. Quick time events terrify me now. Make me scared to play games that I used to love.
Shh. Did you hear that?
This is a terrible place for an ambush. If I'm being perfectly honest with you. I could have literally just done it from the other side and
There's
been
someone
way
there.
closer.
I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Hey, the policeman.
Police! Hold it right there!
I'll run. Sherlock Holmes never runs. Oh, there he goes. Yes, he does.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this.
Yeah, his hands are fucked.
Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
I don't know, his hands are fucked.
What? But you can't. I'm not... It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
Whatever you're doing right now is
In light
suspect
of
as
recent
fuck.
events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Mr.
You are
Holmes.
welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Some water. To the wall. Oh, we're okay. Elegance. What is an elegant? Oh, that's Sonny. Are these old men about? They're having a shit time.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through.
I love
His belongings
these
are held in the evidence room.
old English accents.
Thank you.
Except for his, which is more. Hello, Mr. Holmes! You don't hear that anymore. This way?
Mr. Holmes?
Wait, where did he say the objects were? I didn't listen to him.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, I'll find it. This way? Staff room? No. Evidence room? Probably. Do they always just have a kettle boiling in this situation? Does the steam make the room warmer? The true questions of about murders.
Belongings.
He had this.
Notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
Evidence required. Take his fucking ring. Wait. From R. Dawson to my friend and partner. I have a partner.
Partner, 1883.
Alright, you didn't have to be a dick about it. You could have fucking read it all.
From R. Dawson. To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer. A handkerchief with the initials JHN. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Can I go? The archives are at the gaff, I think. Can I just go? This is on SSD. Fuck. Is the archives? They are. Okay, I'm searching for something. Oh, I can newspapers. That's more fun.
That is not the one I need.
All right.
That is not the one I need.
Oh, there. Dawson and Nelligan Smith. 23rd largest bank in Britain. Oh, wild. So the guy just took it and run. Oh, prick.
Here it is.
I don't think he'd murdered the guy though, too young.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to
Not too
ask him.
young. Said young. And then, weak. Looks weak. This dude's not having a good day. It's like a morgue. Don't want to see the morgue. Okay. This guy. Ah, there he is. It's strange. Sorry, I like looking at environments. I like looking at environment. I was just looking at this winch. Light. Isn't that strange? A light to lower and higher. Such a high room as well. Look at the angle. talk about the gold ring first.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
This guy's so young for being a bank.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from...
Oh, it's okay. So this guy is not NHJ.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
JHN.
Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware
Oh.
that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined
more
half the
sense.
families of Cornwall.
Makes a lot
Whereupon
more
Joshua
sense.
Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued.
Hammerfest.
He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Oh.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Too short?
Does this notebook belong to you?
I was thinking maybe Peter
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know...
was the father.
I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh no, I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
I do believe him. Say shabby cap. Yes. It's funny. Let's go. Big nose. It's poor as shit. Oh, yeah, he's poor. Roch. He's got working man's hands. He worked the garden. What does that mean? What does... Watch out, this guy's got a fucking thin neck. Yeah, man, there's two more things. Oh, what's this? Short sleeves. Yeah, he's poor. Stop ragging on the poor kid. Something between expensive fabric and short sleeves. Maybe a missing button. I thought there might be something. Yeah, the button. Elaborate buttons.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
Is Dad you
The
more?
ring is mine.
Oh, press X.
No,
Of his jacket.
Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else. Most probably your father.
Sherlock's a bit of a prick.
With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
It's not interesting. It is interesting. I don't know why I said that. Swift actions. Okay. No, pin to the wall and breaking attempt. Apparently that. Is it? Wait, did I do the wrong thing and just do the same deduction? Oh no, I feel like maybe it is on screen still. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I want to say pin to the wall and swift action. Oh yeah, that's a good experiment.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
His big fit. Whoa. I'm sure that Watson will be happy to oblige.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, but you chat shit, mate, so shut up. Okay, that sounds good. Let's go and have a look at his logs. A lot more fast traveling between scenes than I expected. Oh wait, I can run.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Yeah, Carey, Mr. Oh, we're looking for John.
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna happen in August.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Gotta be the DA, right? Who did it?
Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere.
It's
very
in
recently.
the notebook.
There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Now look at evidence. Ask for Wiggins. Is the... There it is. Yeah, CPR. 852. Well, it's 85. We know that much. That's all we need to know. Oh, I wanted to zoom in on it. What was in this box?
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Or whale. Oh, body's gone. Someone just let off some fireworks outside. Let's take one of these bad boys.
That should do it. Now
Bro,
I'm
Watson.
ready for the experiment.
Heck yes. These are Wiggins. The police station person, you reckon? Can I make a deduction yet? The answer is no. I can go to the guy, I reckon.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Let's do the experiment.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer
This
that all of
person,
remain
Watson
quiet.
doesn't know who
But I
Nelligan
have another
is.
solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives.
You can call them
Those
merchants.
children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Oh, dog!
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, as his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Just
I'll be there
popping off.
shortly.
No. We're gonna do this experiment first.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No. But we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
Ow.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
What?
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Alright, we're doing the experiment. That's first up. Where'd that cane come from? Oh, it's the harpoon. What's going on in the back room? Ah, no, mate. Just someone's throwing harpoons at pigs.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't
make
say
them
that I
taste
like
better?
the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise, yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Alright. Oh god, this is hard. Oh, I didn't need to hold A. My bad.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
You call me a bitch. Just call me a bitch, didn't it?
Holmes,
So I'm not paying attention.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Of course you have to pay. I'm not a money guy. You're the money guy. If strength requires a much greater strength. Oh, I get to pick. I'm gonna go with fear strength. Oh, but you can change it at the moment, so it looks like yes, cool. That's my first thought anyway, that it was a fear strength. Bye, Butcher.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always. What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is
Admit it.
Breathtaking.
Admit it. Let's go and have a look at this letter. Oh, big ass
These are the
boots.
suspect's belongings.
Picking them.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
Stained.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Alright, I guess, Baker Street? They remove the chemicals, and let's get to the Woodman's place first. To fucking, check out the boots. Gotta take this shit off, you see. Okay, he runs. It's a funny animation.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Interesting. The deduction of the strength said that it's possible for 2 people to have done it. Don't know if that has any weight at the moment. Keep going.
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk. This case is more interesting than I first imagined.
Well, Watson, I don't know if he refuses to talk yet because I've not been to the police station. Scotland Yard or in your gaff. Just fucking rob him. The yard. What's this say? Oh, are these like talking points with certain people? Because if there are, I'm gonna go back to here. Awful lot of carriage, the horse that I'm around on. Have you ever played or seen a game called Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective? They made like a video, an FMV game, but it was originally a board game, and in that you get points deducted for how many travel destinations you go to. I like getting all the information to fill the whole picture, but I always do terribly at it. In like the 2 times that I've played it. I have the FMV games. Shit, yes. Look at all this.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he
Ooh.
hadn't smoked in a very long
That's
time.
good to know.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book.
That's been
He kept
taken.
his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Missing in... Oh, wait, no, wait. What? Ooh. Oh, silly me, I think I know what it might be. Might be no gardener and the footprints. Excuse me. I mean, he could just not be a gardener. Be a dirty,
Who
dirty
could do such a
murderer.
thing? My poor husband.
Oh. I would have terrible tact. Oh. Wiggins to
At
contact
your
me.
service, Mr. Holmes.
I talked to the other guy as well. Oh, I can talk to them both. Let's talk to this guy
What am I
first.
doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Alright, and let's talk to this guy first.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself.
Interrogation.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I bet
Could
he's
you at least tell me
been
who you are?
shagging.
And exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley.
My
That I
name.
can tell you, but you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
My name.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Smashed it, mate. Got you. Got you dead to rights, bitch.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Hey, I'm not saying you're a murderer. A murderer. I'm saying that you're a gardener. Eyeball. Oh, Scar. Oh, he used to... does have some gardener's hands. Oh, so that book was his. He was drinking.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Huh?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
I don't know if I
That's all
believe
for
that.
now.
I'm not saying another...
What am I doing?
Go, bitch. Alright, maybe the analysis I do at my gaff. Is this all in the fight? Is it character portraits? Also this guy. Oh, what's this? Shapes of noses! I can't deny that that is right.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes?
Go.
Do you have any...
Not gonna get made short. I want to talk to that kid again. Go back to Baker Street. See if we can get some stuff done. Oh, shot out of the window. That's how I came. Okay, let's just look around. Oh! Didn't expect that. That's why I reacted. Oh, here we go.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Oh, there's 2 blues, 2 orange. Okay, so green's clear. So it should be green. Oh no, wait, it should be.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
In my head, it should go blue, green, green, orange, clear. Wait, there's 1 green, not 2. Let's see what it does. Let's mess around. Maybe we'll understand. Use. I don't think I've done this right at all. Oh, I've fucked it. I think I grasped it, and then it disappeared. Disappeared! Right, it goes blue, green, blue, orange, clear, orange, clear. Blue, green, blue, orange, clear, orange, clear. Blue, green, blue, orange, clear, orange, clear.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
Done.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light
fun.
on the mystery.
I did as you asked and hid them well, but I beg you to reconsider.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
I swear and remember our vows. Maybe you got a threat from someone.
Please escort this
I like games
suspect
where when
for
you run at
interrogation.
doors you can kick them.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
The left.
I did
Garden.
as you asked, and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Off. My PC's pitching a fit about this. Now where would they be? Maybe I should ask this lady. Check behind. Where else would you hide it? Except like here. Because you can't get through. Oh, you can. Damn it. I mean, there's a shovel right there. Let's talk to this lady first, so.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Such a liar.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam.
Here is the key to open it.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
A cool scythe. Let's have a gander. That's full. Hey, you bitch. It's a strange key.
Let us see what is in this box.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh, I'm bad. So I'm not bad. So I'm just trying to grasp it. Right, there's just two pieces. It looks like. No, there's three pieces. Where does it start? That's where it starts. What?
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship.
I knew it.
That
I said
is
that shit.
interesting.
We're shagging. Makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade and you must not worry. I'd murder someone. I mean, you know, being blinded by love and rage. I don't mean it like in a, oh, I'm such a murderer way, because I'm definitely not.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
I saw a letter and just picked
What are
it.
you
I meant the
talking
other one.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Oh, we could always ask Rio. It's okay that you're cheating, by the way. That. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think he murdered the guy either. At least not yet. There are deductions, because he might be. Ah, there we go. I don't know. I'm not ready to condemn them, man. We still found this missing tin box. But it was the box that we just got. I'm not ready to condemn them, man, yet. Let's go. Excuse me.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Mr. Holmes.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Oh, died a week ago.
This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
The other guy died.
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Sometime later.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles.
Oh, I
for money
bet
and
that's a
drinks.
quick time event.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
Shit, I'm not playing this on Steam, I'm playing it via Epic. Patrick Cairns PK. It's not.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming
Ugh.
him, I had better dress as a sailor.
I'm on it. My favourite part. This is a dumb mechanic. It should just do it automatically. I want to wear wigs and stuff. Oh, I can use that one. And that one. Oh, I can use a lot of these hair pieces. It's the bald guy. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. No
Now I can
notes.
approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the
And look at him. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Oh, you don't know who I am?
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
He's just checked out. Don't mind me, I just pulled up in the Sherlock Holmes carriage. It's a very old west thing to have in this bar. It's probably that guy, you know, the one that's like not lit in the environment. What was wrong? This guy. Excuse me for being a dickhead.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Oh, it's gonna be a quick time event. Push, restraint. Oh, never mind. Oh, I understand now. It is a quick time event. My bad. Switch hands. Go full stamina. Oh, you know, you little bastard. Oh, he's got me now. This is more tough than I expected. Not looking at me though, fuck you. Oh, Nelly. Restrain, restrain, restrain. There we go. This is so ridiculously. Fucking skip. Yeah. Yes, Yes, I do want to skip. I appreciate the game letting me do that.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Alright.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
Just gonna press skip again. Bastard!
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink. You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor?
I know how he feels.
You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, I find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
What about, like, arm wrestling to pay for other things, aside from the drink? Earring. Weird. To be honest, for when this game came out, it's got pretty good detail. What sort of working man's hands has he got? Yellow. Oh, that's grim. Why is his nails yellow? This guy could absolutely murk a dude.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Ooh.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
Which is the JHN man.
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks.
Yeah.
His baggage was just a tin box.
We were looking for the tin
That's
box.
strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him.
Oh.
Of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
Oh, I mean,
I
put two
do.
two together.
I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's
I want to
murderer.
believe him, to be honest.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course.
Now it's my feeling.
Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Am I doing on pouch? I don't understand. What am I what? Oh, the tobacco pouch. Yeah. Alright.
Here it is.
Oh, you got any tobacco, mate?
Have you got any tobacco? We've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners.
I guess
I'll tell him
Moby
about
Dick.
Maybe. If you like, I.
Don't give him false
I'm done
hope.
here. It's time to leave.
Mean. It's mean. Proves a visit. It doesn't prove guilt. What did that letter say? That letter will prove whether they had a tryst or not. I get to use words like tryst. Oh yeah, I should go speak to that gentleman. Jack, whatever his name is. So, the gimmick of this game is that you can accuse anyone of being the murderer. Out of the suspects, should I say, not anyone. Why am I here? Let's go to Scotland Yard. My vape's running out. Doesn't matter. Just letting you all know.
I'm not saying another word.
This time.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
I wonder. Maybe I've hit a brick wall. So, is there more? No. House Priest is it? What's this? Oh no, it's this one. I need to pick. I don't know. It could have. I don't see it. Yeah, because the guy was... I think he's innocent personally, but we still have ways to go. So we can...
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Declare ourselves the best.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
Oh, really? I'm not entirely sure. where to go now, so maybe we will just explore a bit. Alright, bumper situation. Let's see. I mean, she didn't want to talk to us earlier. But now we know there's Patrick Kearns. Maybe she knows about visitors. I'm not sure. He was there that night, but he doesn't have like signs of a struggle on him. Stop crying.
Leave me alone, please.
Alright. Need to find that tin box. 100%. Anything else? There is a piece of this puzzle that's missing. Find a use. The use that I would find, be comparing it to the notebook. I don't know how to compare it to the notebook. Is the notebook still at the police station? Because maybe I will be able to. Fallen Yard, sorry. Oh, I want to end the stream, but I figure we might as well go to the end of the case. I'm very aware that no one's watching. This is just so it can archive it, and I would rather live stream and archive than record. The notebook. It's not green.
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected.
Queen's Park Rangers.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
I think this is him trying to find his dad's stuff. Missing papers, missing box. If it's just giving him a motive. I don't know if I believe this. Yeah, I don't believe it. Because there's still some stuff to, it looks like, to see down here. Alright, well, we need to talk to the dude anyway. Yeah, I think the papers is what he's looking for. That's true, he doesn't. Can't both be innocent. We just need to find more information out. Oh, okay. This is the conclusion. Alright, I still want to speak to the guy. there might be more valuable
Please
information.
escort this suspect for interrogation.
Excuse me.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me...
I'm not saying another word.
I think I want to go to... I can't go back to the pub. Right, let's look at everything. Let's look at everything. Number of monsters, yeah. Yeah. Well, he's got the patch on. Patch might be the knife going into his arm. And the ring as well. You would have found that in the cabin. And see it tired. Yeah, she just felt feelings. And I don't think I beg you to reconsider. Our vows. I've done nothing dishonorable for which you. Yeah, they did nothing. Almost flirting. If he's gonna be there at the night, why is he there at the night? He's not gonna go and see Judith because the note told him to go away. I'm thinking it's a double now. I'm thinking it's a double. I don't know if it's jealousy. What does this mean? Okay, let's add him to the mix. Huh? Is the red the wrong way? Feels like it. Wait, what did I say? Oh, Kane's a skelly. He's poor. He's really poor. Does require a feat of strength though. What if it's a lucky throw? And improves his visit. Means we're missing something. I wanna. Oh, I've got two conclusions. Nah, I think Cairns was just drinking with them, man. That's what I'm gonna go for. Because there was two glasses. He had no reason to really attack him of being poor. He has no motive, and that's what I'm feeling. I'm scared. I'm gonna do 2 murderers. Oh, I get to pick. I want to say, Hurtley is the initiative. I feel like I'm off. Oh, I don't feel right about this. What's the other conclusion? I have a feeling that it might be an accident. I need to look at his profile. This is hard, man. I mean, there's technically a wrong answer. Diet. Seen prowling at night. Shrapnel in the neck. Yeah, the only thing that's explained to me, I'm gonna go, he's guilty, but it was not premeditated. Fuck it, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, absolve, yes. You can see how bad I am at being an actual detective. Within the parameters of a video game. That I feel hasn't given me the full picture.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, a Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
Now I'm thinking it isn't
About
him.
What?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know.
Oh!
Butcher.
Yes!
Yes.
How?
The tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
Oh, the sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well,
yeah,
fine.
I nailed it.
I confess. But if you really
Hey.
do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
So
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
So I don't have to arrest
You won't
people.
say anything to the police?
It's cool.
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
What do you tell Lestrade? Just like, keep it real, motherfucker.
It's good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug.
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
Telling me that the case is solved.
Wiggins.
Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventrao. He was also on the ship with Peter Carey, and he was
How
a harpooner.
convenient.
I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
Lemon cake's better.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
He's got one of the 5
I believe
noses.
that this belongs to you.
My father's securities. Incredible. But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
It's a crazy thing to have up. Who's found? Let's check your conclusion. I'm sick. I'm sick. Yeah, that's fine. Personality ranking, sympathizing. We'll see. I hope it's still going and that we can check. Now we can do. This is the one that I actually remembered. I thought this was the first case. Either way, on a
This
day.
trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
His dumb brother.
Mycroft.
It is his dumb brother.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know. You know, Sherlock, I need your help.
I
There are
know.
people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself.
Threaten our
You must
country
help
and
us
the
with
crown
those
itself.
methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Pretend to defend.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further...
Mrs. Hudson.
I'm
Tea will not be
Mycroft.
necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
They look nothing alike. Not even like subtly. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day though. Stream.